Hey, I'm going to show you one of the most valuable ChatGPT prompts for small businesses. You should be using this. If you're not using this, stay tuned. What we're going to be doing is all sorts of top secret stuff which nobody else, none of your competitors are doing with ChatGPT. They're busy using it to create social media posts. They're busy trying to write little ebooks with it and stuff like that, which is all fine and good. But I'm going to show you something that actually moved the needle for your business. This ChatGPT prompt is mind-blowing, especially for somebody like me. I write a lot of copy and am always looking for good angles to approach small businesses with. And this has helped me immensely. Okay? So without further ado, let's jump over to my screen and I'm going to share it with you. Okay? Now, you'll have to watch to the end because there's a couple of different ways you can use this, and I'm going to share those as we go through. All right? Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do some research for me across its whole knowledge, all right? And what I'm looking for in this case, just as an example, now you should plug in your own business type here, but what we're doing is customer intelligence, right? We're going to figure out some intel about our clients that we can use to help them decide to do business with us, okay? And so this is what's amazing. Now, this has always been the kind of intelligence, the kind of info that's been reserved for like huge businesses that have the budget to go out and survey all their customers and find this information and pay consultants and all that stuff. Well, as a small business owner, we don't usually have the budget for that kind of stuff. And we don't get enough customers to actually make it worthwhile sending out surveys and stuff like that. And so this is where ChatGPT comes in, okay? So what we can do is say, do this research for me. Look across all these online communities. Look across forums. Look across everything on the internet and find the intelligence I need to know about my customers, okay? And so that's what I've done here. So I do a lot of marketing agency stuff, and one of the things that I want to know is what are the most frustrating things local business owners have about hiring a marketing agency, right? What are their biggest frustrations with marketing agencies, right? So this should be blowing your mind. I hope it is, because I think this is amazing, especially when you start reading the results that you get back, okay? Sometimes you have to kind of play around with ChatGPT a little bit, and I have found that sometimes Perplexity or Claude will give you some different and deeper answers or different angles, so it's worth it to try a bunch of different of the AI models with this. But let's look at what I got back here, okay? So I'm a marketing agency. What frustrates local business owners? All right, so one of the things that frustrates them is they don't like Angie's List, right? So that's something. They don't like that kind of rat race pressure to have to respond to leads all the time and really quick, because leads are being shared with them and with 20 other businesses like them, and it's kind of like whoever gets back to the customer first gets the lead usually, or they have to compete on prices, which sucks, right? Because then it's just a race to the bottom. So that's something I can use in my marketing, right? Like, are you tired of competing with 20 other people for the same lead using, Angie's List? Now, I can't use that in my marketing or whatever, calling out a name like that, a business name, but I can allude to that, right? So I can touch on one of the sore points, like one of the pain points that my exact customers have when it comes to buying leads. So that's important. Now, lack of care, right? So here's a good one. It was just bad. If you overpromise, you better overdeliver. And they overpromised and underdelivered, right? So, okay, that's kind of generic. How about lack of transparency? So you can see these headlines here, right? So here's another one. We tried several times with other companies, and nobody's been able to give us tangible results. So I'll be able to say something on my marketing, like in my ad, like, have you tried several times with other companies over the past few years to get tangible results, and you've been disappointed every time, right? So that's something I can write in there. And then I can go into why my service is different, okay? We don't get any data from them on the pay-per-click stuff, right? So one of the things I'm going to say in my marketing is, hey, we're doing your advertising. we're going to give you a weekly report if you want it, and it's going to show you all the data, right? So like I can touch on that, and then I'm just like taking care of an objection for them that they have in their head that they're already frustrated about because they've worked with these other companies who have sucked. Okay, so, and keep in mind, like we're going out, we're trying to find their frustrations. We're going to find the negative stuff here, and that's what we want to use to kind of differentiate our business. Okay, I'm not getting a damn thing back spending money on advertising. It's not panning out. Inflexibility. I'm not happy with what's going on because I never know what's happening, right? So again, it's communication. Lack of industry specific knowledge. So they hired somebody who came to them, but maybe they're an HVAC company and they have some unique things about their business, and they've hired a marketing company that really doesn't know anything about what they do, right? And so it's not really panning out with their customers. Okay, no transparency with pricing, lack of customer service, loss of control, right? So lots of different issues that can be found there. Okay, and so I just kind of said, hey, let's broaden this out beyond, this one source. Okay, so this is where ChatGPT can be a little repetitive sometimes. I may try this in a different model just to see what else I can find. Skepticism, high cost, minimal returns, not tailored to our business needs. So there's so much info there. So now this is what I can use in my marketing on social media and my sales pages and stuff like that to really differentiate my business and my service. Okay, so now we can even ask ChatGPT a prompt that says, based on these things, how should I offer my service? So now after we do some research, and I would encourage you to just keep going deeper and deeper with this, right? Like I'm not going to go super deep in this video, but we've gone down and we've gotten some good information, and now I'm going to show you, just so that you have this, a way that you can take that same conversation and kind of flip it on its head and say, like, what ways can I as a business approach these frustrated local people or my customers and resonate with them, right? So I just say, based on this research, help me create a marketing angle that will resonate with these businesses who've had these frustrations, right? So no more overpromising, we deliver, period. So maybe that's my guarantee. That may be the fundamental piece in my guarantee of my service, that if we don't deliver, you don't pay, right? That would take care of a major objection that these folks have. Okay, and that's one of the things I actually do in my business. I usually go and just offer the service, demonstrate that I can add the value I'm saying I can add before I even ask for payment. Okay, and that's a good way to structure your business, because it really makes it easy for them to say yes and try it out. You'll know exactly what you're paying for. Okay, so we'll do some reporting. Okay, and we'll be in touch. We'll set clear objectives with what we're doing. Okay, custom marketing for your business, so it's not going to be copy and paste. Picks up the phone, will be responsive. So you can see how you can use this. I hope this gives you something that's really tangible and usable for you. This kind of customer intelligence is huge, and I encourage you to use it, because your competitors aren't, right? All of your competitors are just going out and saying we're the best, or try us, or whatever, and they're not really talking to the customers. And if you want to be able to talk to customers and sort of hit these objections and stuff, these make great marketing copy for ads and for posts on your Facebook page and for your website, to touch on these points, because this is the stuff that's going through people's minds when they're getting ready to hire you. So try this out. I hope it works out for you. If you liked this, please give this a like, and I would love to have you as a subscriber to this channel. If that sounds good to you, then it sounds good to me. And listen, got a couple of good videos coming up here on the screen, so please check those out, and we will see you next time.